Hi, it's Ian. Welcome back to 30 Days of Knife Skills. This is day 4, and we are working with kohlrabi. Kohlrabi are interesting looking things, a little bit alien-like. Right now they're in season, and they're all over the farmer's market. Here there's a green kind and a purple kind. And the leaves, I've been trying to eat the leaves too. They are on the tough side, not the most delicious things, but they are edible. So you can cook them for a long, long time, like a braise, or what I did was just cook them in a pot of water. It took about 10 or so minutes, 12 minutes, until they got tender in whole form, and then I just cut them up small and then used them in salad or other kinds of saute dishes and stuff like that. So yeah, I wouldn't seek out those leaves. They're not as good as, for example, right now I'm also eating radish tops and turnip tops, kabu tops. Those are pretty delicious. So anyway, yeah, something like that. They don't taste horrible, so I will try to figure out how to make use of them just so they don't go in the compost pile. But anyway, these are not peelable with a peeler. You can, but it'll take many times going around to get it because they are very fibrous outside. So the best thing you can do is to use your knife, and you can sort of tell where the soft interior part is and where the fibrous part is still. The fibrous part is white, and you can kind of see that texture. So you actually do have to get pretty far in to get that off. So actually I should have taken off the ends. Makes it a little easier to get started. But the fibrous part is just can't do anything with them. So unfortunately that just goes into the compost pile. So most of my peeling of vegetables is done with a peeler, but once in a while there's something like this where you just need to take off much more and get to the center, and we can't do that with a peeler. Well, we could, but it would take a long time. But the inside, it's a very nice color. If you have not had kohlrabi before, it's the flavor might be somewhere between, and the texture might somewhere be between a turnip and maybe jicama. That might be as close as what I can describe it as. But it's very crunchy and a little bit sweet. So it's quite nice. I've been enjoying it in sticks, just raw. So something like 3 or 4 millimeters. Again, we can stack them up as we always do, and do kind of batons like French fry, mini French fry shapes like this. So this is a very kind of a nice way to eat it raw in a salad, or I just eat them off a plate just like this, raw. Maybe sprinkle some salt. If you have something like a salt block, maybe put them down for a few minutes, and it's great like that. Or maybe have some miso to dip it in, or make some kind of a dipping sauce with mayonnaise and sambal or sriracha or something like that is really good. So I've been enjoying it like that. Of course, from here, you could cook it as is like this. I might do that tonight for like a saute or stir fry. But we can also do this for maybe, this would also work for salad and like a nice dice, or in a soup. I might throw this into a soup with other vegetables kind of cut like this. Maybe carrots or onions or other potatoes or something like that. So yeah, that's of course another way to do it. Another way I've been enjoying it is to do slices, very thin slices. So this is easier in a salad. This could be a salad on its own, or you could mix it with other greens. And having this shape makes it easier for it to kind of stick to other things. And it's a little nicer with, for example, lettuce or other greens. It works a little bit better than this kind of chunky shapes. So those are some basic ones. Just to look inside this purple one, cut the ends off. Make sure you get to that interior, and then go around. Of course, you don't need to keep it all together. You could just do this kind of thing if you're more comfortable doing that, and it's no problem at all. So the inside looks pretty much the same, maybe a little bit different color, but it's pretty much the same. We could do the exact same thing with this one. Of course, maybe if you wanted big pieces, something like this might be great in curry or some kind of a stew, or maybe just even toss this kind of shape onto a roasting pan and roast at high heat after tossing with some olive oil and salt and pepper. High heat, I would use like 450 or even 500. Try to get some color on them and blow off some of the moisture as quickly as possible. That might be a good thing. I have not tried that yet, but I think that would work for a vegetable like this. There's enough sweetness that I think you'll get some decent color on it as well. So anyway, that is kohlrabi. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you on the next one.